my guardian angel today. And first off, I would like to talk about my guardian angel in general, Peter. And I never really knew about that we had guardian angels until like a year after my awakening. I always thought we just had like spirit guides, but I didn't know that we had like our own two personal guardian angels. And I think that's very important to work with them because these guardian angels are specifically assigned to us and assigned to help us, created by Source. And they've been through us throughout all of our lifetimes. And they know us very, very well, and they know what we need. But our spirit guides a little different. A lot of times there are ETs from different lifetimes. We had lifetimes with them on Earth, and they come in and come out a little bit more. Sometimes they're with us more than they're not, but guardian angels, on the other hand, are always with us, and I think that's why it's great to build a good communication with your guardian angel, because they're always around us. But I feel like he has a powerful message to relay today. Peter, to me, kind of comes in kind of joyful and like relaxed and like really he laughs a lot, and he makes me laugh a lot, which I like. And I asked him, why does he show up like that? Why does he portray himself like that? He said that I need that during this lifetime. I need that laughter. I need that cheerfulness, that joyfulness during this lifetime. So let's see what he has to say. I usually feel him pretty strongly in my ear, but it seems like when I'm channeling on camera, I kind of feel their energy that's coming through me in different ways. He's just really excited that I'm doing this. Excited that I'm coming forward, that I'm stepping forward. I'm finally doing it. It's kind of like they've been waiting for me to do this channel on camera and to grow like this. It's a lot. It helps me grow a lot. And Peter's just kind of saying, listen in the stillness. You find a lot in the stillness. You find yourself in the stillness. You find freedom from the mind. Just to be able to let go, to allow your mind to just stop, just for moments at a time. This is true freedom. This is why it's important to meditate, to relax, to rest. It allows the mind to still. He's talking about finding parts of yourself that you've never found before. Your inner child. Being able to tap into your inner child is wonderful, and it's amazing. And he's talking about this movie that I watched recently called Mary Magdalene. It came out like 2 years ago, and they were saying once we discover this stillness within us, this light within us, we really just become children again. We discover our childlike self. And that, I think that's a lot of what Jesus was trying to teach us during that time, teach people during that time. and that the kingdom of heaven is from within us. Everything that we seek is truly within us. People think that, I'm getting that people think that what's outside of them, they think that's what they need, that's what they want. But a lot of times, that's not even, a lot of times it's just, to be able to get those things outside of you, it comes from within first. So you have to reach a certain level of self-love in order to reach a relationship or someone else that truly loves you for who you are. You have to love yourself first. Stuff like that. Or maybe I feel like they're saying once you discover this self-love within yourself, once you discover a lot of these things within yourself, this inner child and stuff, there's no need to want a lot of these things that we want on the outside of us. They become kind of like an illusion. It's not worth it. And they're saying, this seems so real within us. This self-love, this light that we're tapping into, these energies, they seem more real than this reality. That's what we begin to seek more of once we go in this direction. Because it feels like home. It feels like Source is with us and that light is just with us. And it starts to feel so good when you're in this space. He's kind of saying that we're so whole, we're so perfect inside, our soul is, and we are. And if we believe in this, if we tap into this a lot, it raises our vibrational frequency, and things in our life start to go our way. It starts to work in your favor, the universe. They don't want us to retreat into ourselves, to hide away from ourselves. They want us to go within and expand our light throughout this world, because it is greatly needed for the people upon this planet and for Mother Earth to be able to move forward. Knowing this, let go of what is no longer needed. See yourself as light. He's kind of saying, like, use positive affirmations and, like, compliment yourself for who you are and be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Because everything is energy and everything builds momentum. He's saying, don't let the mind reason with itself. Don't let it overthink. Don't let it doubt. He said it may do these things anyways. You can just let it go off on its own have its own little tantrums. But foremost, if you have your belief in yourself and who you are, none of that really matters. The momentum is so strong from this light within you. it kind of overrides the mind in general, overrides the negative energy in your life. The positive energy is much more powerful, and it travels much further at a much faster speed. The negative energy manifests slower. He said, in realizing this, it is important to place our focus upon things that uplift us, upon people that uplift us, that inspire us. The old ways are no longer working, and they will continue to get, they'll continue to be broken. Why not create this new way within yourself? Why not? Do it for yourself. Do it solely for yourself, because you are the most important person in your life. And once you do this for yourself, you are leading by example for others. You no longer just react and respond in your reality. You are creating consciously through energy, through love, through light. Working with these energies will help you become who you really are. Will help nourish and nurture your inner soul, your inner child. This is what life is about. Having experiences like this. He's kind of saying when your soul is truly happy that you're doing something or you're on a certain path, life is so much easier. It feels so much better. You're no longer bucking up against the current. Life isn't hard anymore. Things flow more easily, more effortlessly. And he's saying the peace within will radiate throughout your reality, changing your whole perspective on how to look at things. He said this can be a truly beautiful experience to experience in this human form. And this is what many, many ascended masters have tried to teach us. And he's saying when people die, they see the whole new world with a different perspective. They see their whole life, their whole journey as a soul, from a whole different perspective, looking down upon Earth. He's saying don't wait till you die to have a different perspective on life. We can awaken in human form and truly experience reality in a beautiful way, incarnate in the flesh. And he's kind of saying these things that we get to experience in these human bodies can be fun, like eating food and doing all different kinds of things. He's saying everyone's upon their own path, and it takes people different times to do things. So don't judge yourself or compare yourself to others. And you talk about how my life, I feel like this is my opinion, in my life, I feel like it's so beautiful because I get to experience so much contrast in my life. Go through these hard times, go through an unawake kind of state, abusing myself through substances and other things. But then going into a place where I'm so happy, the contrast is so beautiful. It's like when someone's really poor and then they become really rich almost. And you experience life so much in a different way, and that's really beautiful. instead of just being open my whole life, it probably wouldn't have been as like fun, or I wouldn't have built as much depth within myself. I wouldn't get to experience this many ranges of emotions. And that's what's beautiful about the human experience, he's saying. We get to experience so many different emotions, good or bad. But he's saying once we realize everything is energy, everything is an illusion, we can consciously create for ourselves which emotions we would like to feel more of. We can stop the old ways, the old belief systems from manifesting anymore. And we can truly become our true essence within us. He's kind of laughing and saying, like, everyone's like, oh, what's coming next in 2020? Oh, everything's going crazy. Things keep happening in 2020, but he's like, what's coming next in your life? What's coming next in your life in general? What's coming next on Earth? He's like, Earth can be such an amazing place, such a great thing, but a lot of people don't see it that way. And he's just really excited and happy in the direction Earth's going. This is a really exciting time on Earth. Cherish this time. Go within. Feel the high vibrational energy within you. Feel the high vibrational energy on Earth. This will be the dominant frequency in your reality if you focus on this. You need not focus on the negative frequencies, on the outside frequencies too much, for they are not fun to tap into, basically. Time is speeding up. That's what I keep going. Time is speeding up, and it is important at this time, especially, to catch ourselves in the moment when we are going down this path of negative thoughts. Or if we start to feel angry, kind of like catch yourself in the moment and say, oh, is this necessary? Am I reacting to something? And you could say a cool affirmation I think he's saying to me. Like, I will not react to what is around me. I will create for myself what I want. I will respond in peace as much as possible. With love. Because truly, this is an illusion. He's kind of, why are we getting upset about stuff that's not even real? Sometimes I'll ask a question to ascended masters and Jesus about their lifetimes and things like that. And Jesus said one time, like, boop, this isn't even real. This is an illusion. So why are people so wrapped up in it? Like, you know how people are like wrapped up in the history of Jesus and did he do this and did he do that? He said, this experience truly isn't even real in the first place, so why are we so wrapped up in it? Just going around in circles, sort of. Okay, I'm just, he wants to go in a different direction, I think. He's talking about where does your heart lead you? Where does the passion lead you? Where does the desire go? He's kind of talking about how the heart is never really a direct path to what you want, but it will lead you and end up leading you in the right direction always. So I think he's saying in my case, I felt the strong passion and desire to do yoga and to go in this yoga teacher training and do all this stuff. That was just to move me into a better feeling place. It's not because I was supposed to be doing yoga and teaching yoga my entire life, but really just to expand my consciousness, to get away from other people that were bringing me down and to have an experience that would help move me into a different direction. Yeah. Nothing is linear, even though it may seem like in this reality. Sometimes. In this time-space, things can be slow sometimes. But nevertheless, your heart will always lead you in the right direction. Our analytical minds can never truly navigate this reality in a way we'll be happy with, basically. Our hearts are the ones in conjunction with our mind. With a healthy mind will lead us to where we want to go. He's kind of saying, what is life if there's no emotion, no colors, no happiness? Our heart is the one that leads us there. Why are we not following this? Our mind will tell us many, many things. Our minds are overdeveloped. And he's saying that's why we need to bring our minds to stillness. He's kind of saying the indigo in me is kind of getting fired up a little bit. He's like, simmer down, calm down. But he's kind of saying, what a world would that be if we all follow our hearts and we're all transparent about our hearts? He's saying this heart, our heart, will truly help us transcend this reality, this illusion. The new earth, the new earth is here with us now in this moment. All we have to do is tap into it. I feel like the earth is stepping forward, Gaia. She's just kind of smiling warmly. And she's just saying she cares deeply for every single one of us. And I kind of feel like she's kind of ushering us along this path, this journey. Come on. Come on, everyone. Let's get going. She's kind of saying, like, this has been a crazy ride for her, as it's been a crazy ride for us too, but it's been an even crazier ride for her. And I feel she's sad that more people aren't on this path. She wants more people to come on this path. Of the light, of awakening. But she's saying those who truly experience this awakening, this love within their hearts, will experience the new earth. This is a time of transition, a beautiful time. She's saying not many souls get to experience this transition period. This is one of the reasons why we came here during this time, to experience this. It will help us grow because it is very different than many other experiences, especially the human experience. The contrast on Earth is great. The duality is great. She's saying we get to experience this duality, but then also go into a space where it's so much more light-filled and the love wins. Love always wins. In a sense, in this illusion. She's like, finally, we came back around. This is the time to step forward into the light. She's welcoming everyone. She's like, come here. I'm ready for you. Just step into the light. That's all you have to do. She's saying, don't worry, don't feel sad about anything in your life that you've done or what people are doing to the earth. Because I truly, too, am transforming into something beautiful. She's saying she was always beautiful, but she's saying that I am too. And then she's saying it's been rough for me at times, but I always pull through. I always get through it. They're saying I'm stepping forward on camera, channeling sooner than they expected. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of love from Mother Earth. Very intense. I personally feel like I have a lot of love invested in Mother Earth and love towards Mother Earth because she's kind of giving us all these experiences, being able to have these experiences on Earth. Like, she's the one that's allowing us to be able to do that, and I'm just so thankful for that. And isn't it beautiful that we get to be a part of this, on Mother Earth, to help and change humanity, to help humanity awaken, to help raise the vibration of a whole planet. We get to be a part of this whole divine plan. It's pretty grand, I gotta say. It sounds like freaking Lord of the Rings or something, Okay, well, that's everything I'm going to say today and channel today. That was pretty awesome experience channeling my guardian angel Peter. The indigo inside of me got a little bit fired up, but pretty fun experience nonetheless. And I really like channeling Mother Earth. She's just such a pleasant energy, almost making me cry, really. And yeah, she just has such an amazing, just such a giving energy, like she just gives so much to us, so much to nature and so many things to us, and this whole experience in general. And sometimes we just take it for granted, but she just keeps on giving. But thank you for watching, everyone. This has been a really cool experience for me. Tell me what you thought in the comments, and make sure to hit that like button. Sounds weird, doesn't it?